Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to cover how to do an operating agreement for an LLC. I know most of you have probably created an LLC before, or you maybe set up an EIN number, but the operating agreement is going to actually show who's in charge and who does what, and if you have partnerships or if it's just one person, then it's a pretty simple document to fill out. So I'm going to show you guys today how to put it together. It's very simple. There are websites online that provide this information for free. The one that I found that's probably the easiest one and the freest one, if that's what you would want to call it, is Northwest Registered Agent. This is not a plug for them, but I do appreciate that they've been giving this information out for many years now, and I've used it and never had a single problem. Now, I do want to explain to you that these are pre-generated operating agreements, and you just have to fill in the blanks. So if you're looking for a custom operating agreement, you should definitely discuss this with an attorney or someone that actually has more experience than yourself. So today we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and fill out these generic ones, okay? So first things first, you guys are going to go and Google the information that you're going to need. So you would go to northregisteredagent.com, or you can just Google single member operating agreement, which you see here on the right hand side. Or if it's a regular operating agreement, then it would be something like this on the left. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead with the single member. With the single member, first thing we need to do here is type in the name of our company. So we're going to call it Example LLC. That's the name of our company. All right, this is a single member managed limited liability company, okay? Next thing we're going to have here is the name of the company, which is auto-filled. Then you need the registered agent. So the registered agent would be John Smith, or yourself, whatever your name is, if you're the registered agent. Then here you would type in the address for John Smith, so that would be 123 Main Street, Anytown, New Jersey, 00000, whatever the zip. Okay, then we're gonna figure out what state's laws you're gonna abide to. So, and obviously we're in New Jersey, so we'll pick New Jersey. Very simple. Next step, business purpose. Okay, so a lot of people that are watching follow us because we're real estate related, our real estate related content. So if you're doing real estate, there would be a couple of options that you would do here. So it would be either buy and sell real estate, or you can put in buy and rent real estate. Or whatever it is that your business purpose is. So if your business purpose is to, I guess, do consulting, you can write that in. Whatever it is that you're gonna do, just be as specific as possible. Okay, next thing, the principal place of business. This would be exactly where you're operating from. Back here and put in that you have 9 pages. If you have addendums that are going to go along with this, you would add in the extra pages. That may be 10 or 11 pages, okay? And then you're just going to put here the name of the LLC, which is Example LLC, adopted by the member as of whatever date it is that you started your company. So if you started your company on January 1st, 2018, then you put that. And here you put your printed name. And here you put down that John Smith has 100% because it's only one member. And then you scroll down and then you put the same information as you put above. You put in as of the first day of January 2018. You put in 100% and then you put in the business address. Very good. And then you go down here to where we spoke about how much money is going to be inserted into the company. You can start with as little as $150, whatever it costs you to set up your LLC, or you can put in here that you inserted $100,000. It depends on what your situation is. So then you would go down here and put in the name of the person who is the member. You put down in here the money they contributed, and then you put the same day of which you started the company or the day that this operating agreement is. Excellent. Okay, now here's a little bit of a trick. You're not going to be able to print this, because if you do print it, you're not going to be able to save this, because if you do save it, it's not going to save with the data that you just created. So you have two options. You can either print it or you can save it as a PDF. If you go to try to save it any other way, it's not going to save just because of the way that this PDF is formatted. So that's a little quick tip before I start getting a lot of questions about how to save the info without printing it out. Okay, so you can either print it out or you can save it as a PDF, and then you can send it off for e-signature if it's someone else, or if it's for you, you can just print it and sign it. All right, so that's pretty easy. Now, the next one here you're gonna see on my left is the one when you have multi-members. Now, I'm not gonna go through this whole thing because it's gonna ask you basically the same information as the one I just completed. But the only difference here is that you're gonna have a section where it's gonna ask you who the members are and what percentage they're gonna hold. Now, if you have more members than just this, you can print out an extra page of number 7 and add extra members. Okay, and then here you would have to name who is gonna be your managing member, the chief member, who is going to be, you know, anyone else and what their roles are gonna be. And you're also gonna have to put down how much money each member contributed to the LLC when they first came in or as they joined. Okay, so pretty simple stuff. I hope that helped. It's not as difficult as it may sound. If someone asks you for an operating agreement, now you know exactly where to go, how to fill it out, and you can do it in 5 minutes once you get the hang of it. So, you know, we also have videos on how to prepare your LLC. We have a video also on how to create the EIN. So if you guys haven't seen those yet, just click on the description below so you guys can also get a link to that. And we're also gonna have a link to these operating agreements that we showed you today. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and share it if you find this information relative, and if you have other people that are interested in the same thing. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.